guess we can't really start the video here. Probably need to go back to the beginning. This is gonna be my mark. 50 should work. The 50 should work. I love the 50. The 50 also gives us sort of that background fade out. I think it's doing there. Still gotta figure out where I'm gonna put those two lights because there is a little bit of shadowing happening. But damn, step in the right direction. It has been a giant pain in the ass to build up the space, and we're not even halfway there yet, so we've got a lot to do. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because I need to do stuff. Right, so as you guys can see, some of the desks are in. I've got the super wide lens on. One of the things I'm kind of struggling with is to decide where what must go, because kind of what needs to happen now is I need to figure out like where do I want to put everything. Now that might seem easy, but my goal here, as you guys can see, the desk sort of wraps around. Now that desk there, this one over here, this lens is so wide it feels so unnatural to be able to walk there. This desk over there is on wheels. So if I'm doing like a product video and I need to work on a table, I'll be able to have a camera on that side and film this way. Holy moly, you guys can actually even see the TV. So there's a screen here so that when I film, I can see myself. And I believe this is my lunch arriving. Thank you, you can bring it in. Thank you so much. Kudu mince, avo, rice. Strong like bull, baby. Yeah, deciding where what must go, because kind of my goal with this is to have like the ultimate, basically reloading bench, that everything is perfectly in place. We've got the sound panels up there. All of this crap must still come out now. Yeah, it's taking shape. We've got a super complicated overhead system that I can show you guys there that I rigged up for us, and that should leave us with much better sound than we used to have. Obviously in this video the sound's probably still gonna not be great because I'm using the little mic on top of the camera, but yeah, it's exciting. And it's been a ton of work. So I still want to put some stuff on the wall behind me, but this is kind of, obviously this is not the right lens, but this is kind of what we're going to be going for with the main sort of angle, and we could probably even film into this corner like this. Yeah, so quite a bit we can do. It's been exciting, and it's been a lot of work. But yeah, so far so good. I do not want to move again in my life. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next update. And I'm gonna have my lunch now because I'm starving and it's 1 o'clock and I haven't had anything. Well, I'm not really starving, but I know I should eat. I do intermittent fasting and I have been doing so for about 3 years probably, and it really does make a big difference in terms of like my energy and being able to get stuff done. I do have coffee and tea in the mornings, but you're not watching this to know more about my diet, are you? Okay, cool, I'll spare you that. I love how we have these little one-sided conversations anyway. Okay, cool, bye. So this room is actually a bedroom. Now we repurposed it for our studio, and I think it's actually a nicer setup than I had in sort of our previous studio, which was my garage, which you guys would have seen in this sort of studio tour video. Now, at the moment I'm filming on sort of the camera mounted microphone on top of the camera, and we do have our really nice microphone just outside of the frame over there, but that is when we're filming sort of with the black walls and the stuff. Now, my brother and I, by the way, please follow him on Instagram too, that would be really cool. we spent a lot of time because this room had some audio issues. So at the moment we're running some acoustic foam and thing at the top here. So if I turn you guys this way, you'll see sort of the acoustic foam panels and the things up there. There in that corner at the top behind that light is a bass trap. There is a bass trap. And I believe in the top of the shower corner, there's also a bass trap. So we spent quite a bit of time working, you know. Yeah, there's a shower in here, by the way, because this was a bedroom with like an ensuite. We worked and we built sort of these wooden bass traps with acoustic foam that we could hang in the corners so that the sound doesn't bounce around the room and give you guys a better experience. Now the irony, obviously I'm filming this on my cheap mic when I have my nice mic, but this is a run and gun style video. The other thing we had to do was I wanted another set. So, and I haven't filmed there a lot, and the reason for that is because currently all my lights are mounted and they're permanently in their place with sort of their right settings for depending on what kind of look we want to go for in a video. But I do want to film more videos sort of in the workshop space too, which you guys would have seen when I did the new Venom video. Now that looked really cool, and at that point I still had some of these lights sort of on their tripods and I could move them around. So I'm waiting for new light stock to come into the country. That's going to be about another 20,000 Rand exercise. So it's expensive, but we should then have sort of multiple looks that I can give you for some more, you know, some more diversity, because that's always a good thing. However, in the garage, and in fact, let's go there now. So in my garage, I have a UPS, which is that black box over there, this one. And that is there for when our government switches our electricity off, which they like to do quite regularly, so that we can still have power, you know, finish an edit, save a file that I'm working on, or editing a photo or something like that. And that's been an absolute lifesaver. The problem is, it's pretty freaking noisy. So my brother and I also built this box over here. And if I slip that box over, let me take my wife's cycling shoes away that she never uses. Ah, I got tea. Thank you so much. This is my second delivery for this video. And this has been, that first lunch delivery was like a month ago, probably. So yeah, very good. Let me just put my tea down here. Thanks, Brenda. Now the box is insulated with sort of noise cancelling foam, which will allow me to do, because that other angle that I showed you guys just now for the Venom, and the box is really heavy by the way, is over there, and I wouldn't be able to film in here if it was super noisy. So I'm temporarily going to cover the UPS so you can hear what a difference that makes. Okay, so that is a significant upgrade, and once I get the other lights installed here sort of in the roof, we will be able to sort of film. Oh, don't scratch your car, Peter. So now that that UPS is quiet, we can actually film sort of in this Pro Shop space. Now this is my online store. If you don't know, we have an online store, Impact Pro Shop. We ship worldwide. Muzzle brakes, shooting bags, you name it, we got it. The website's down below. Shameless plug, it goes a long way to helping us do what we do. Now, in this space, I've got a little bit more room to move around, show you guys rifles, scopes, those kind of things, and it also gives you a nice little different look. I've got those two tables, the big ones that we had sort of in our old studio. They're also here and they're on wheels, so I can move them back and forth as you would have seen in that sort of Venom video. So I'm really excited to build out this space, but I'm waiting on those lights to come, and there's currently no real ETA. And to one of our POI members, Maurice, your ACC Mirage Shield will head to you soon. By the time you watch this video, hopefully it's on your rifle already. Right. The Area 4190 press showed up yesterday. I was waiting for this to basically do the next step on this build. It's been 2 days, I think the third we've stayed here for 2 months already, and this project has come a long way. It's not done yet, but this was sort of one of the last pieces of the puzzle so that I can plan where what goes. So my goal is obviously to have my presses set up permanently, and I was thinking of sort of starting on that end of the room and doing case prep, coming down here, finishing sort of with our scale and our AMP seating press, or my little arbor press, which you can also see here. Let me get this out the way. It are very heavy. So this specific section is that thing, the autofocus is being funny here. But this desk basically goes against that wall, and I have the ability to move that. It is on wheels, and I have the ability to move that depending on what sort of filming we're doing. But the problem I am having at the moment, and maybe you guys can relate to this, is my workshop, although I'm very neat, okay, everything has a place. When I'm doing videos, I kind of need to move things around to have it a little bit more sort of a clean desk setup, and that is where chaos starts happening like this. Now you guys would know, if you see this box over here, you would have watched this video hopefully, but there is a new razor out from Vortex, a hunting specific one, which I'm really excited about. Filmed that video about a few days ago. So that's kind of just chilling there for now, and I need to pack all these things out, but I'm super pumped that this arrived, because that basically means that I can now start planning out the final stages of where what goes. And in our next video, I'm gonna have the wall finished on the next video on this sort of series of building out. And then I'm gonna actually take you guys on a tour, like what does it actually look like in here. So now I'm gonna finish doing all the building, finish doing my planning. In the next video, I'm gonna show you sort of what my school of thought was, where what went, and why I decided to put that there. I already made a monumental mistake when planning this room, but I kind of have to live with that one, but I'll tell you about that one in the next video. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. God bless every single one of you. Bye.